Hi guys, how you going? Okay, this is hopefully the third time lucky. I've tried to record this and the sound was so bad on the first one, no sound on the second one, so hopefully this one works. Before I get started, I would like to thank Arthur for supporting the channel, for the donation. If anyone would like to help support the channel, my PayPal link will be down below. And I appreciate everybody, even if you just listen, watch, comment. Okay, what I wanted to do tonight was just let you know of a few stories that are happening from the Trump War Room. It's time to release all the information and documents exposing the explosive abuses of power that President Obama and Vice President Joe Biden oversaw at the FBI. This is Senator Grassley. It's time we asked, what did Obama and Biden know and when did they know it? So I'm not going to play that, but I used to worry about Michelle Obama being inserted into one slot on the Dem Socialist ticket. Now that her husband is a fallen angel, my worry has been exonerated. Pretty good. Okay, let's go to this one, where Trump claims Biden committed biggest political crime in American history. This was the Obamagate thing that was trending on Twitter. Retweet storm comes after Justice Department drops Flynn case. Yeah, they dropped the case because it was a pretty much a setup by the Dems against him. So Obama has been doing some really bad stuff. He's about to be... I've seen something on Facebook today that was an indictment for Obama and Bill Gates, but I'm not sure how true it is, guys, so I'm not going to share it. Yeah, we'll see what happens, but the first arrest will be a big one, because it's going to shock the whole world. We're all going to know who it is, so that's what makes me think Bill Gates or Obama will be the first ones to go down. Okay, then we've got this. All the Adam Schiff transcripts. Newly released documents show he knew all along that there was no proof of Russia-Trump collusion, which a lot of us already knew that. Americans expect that politicians will lie, but sometimes the examples are so brazen that they deserve special notice. Newly released congressional testimony shows that Adam Schiff spread falsehoods shamelessly about Russia and Donald Trump for 3 years, even as his own committee gathered contrary evidence. Now, to go on and read this, I'd have to subscribe. I don't want to do that, but I will share these links down below if any of you are subscribed to this. You may be interested. Then I wanted to go to this. Sorry guys, a lot of noise going around. There always is here. Hydroxychloroquine number of prescriptions explodes in France. Okay, it's exploded as much as 7,000% in certain parts of the country after the study. Okay, it's Planquil in France, and after a French doctor, the head of infectious diseases in Marseille, claimed at the beginning of March that he has successfully treated patients suffering from coronavirus with the drug, and it's also an anti-malarial, used to treat people suffering from lupus. It's used for a lot more than that. It can be used for a lot more than that. I took it for 10 days, and it helped me quite a lot. It is an anti-inflammatory. Most diseases are due to inflammatory conditions, so that is why I think Trump has said what he has said. Okay, shortly after President Trump tweeted the same news that a combination of hydroxychloroquine and azithromycin could work with patients, and the second one, azithromycin, being an antibacterial drug given in tandem to eliminate the risks of bacterial infection. Okay, and health professionals, of course, were quick to point out that no one should be using the drug without further research under a peer-reviewed clinical trial. Honestly, with the peer-reviewed trials we've had so far, do you trust them? Dear me. Of course, Fauci downplayed the drug's impacts as purely anecdotal, and others issued warnings that it can cause severe health impacts and heart problems. And I can tell you now, it didn't do anything like that to me. Okay. Before the pandemic, 50 prescriptions were written a day in Marcel for hydroxychloroquine. After the doctor announced his findings in Marcel, it had jumped to 450 per day. On March the 18th, that figure spiked again, and there were 5,000 prescriptions in just one day across the whole of France. And I don't know if you can hear our dog howling. He misses his mum and dad. Okay, the research authors believe that 41,000 people were given the drug between March 16th and April 19th, and prescriptions have been higher in Paris and Marseille. The study also noted that most people who were granted access to the drug across France were from higher socio-economic groups. In other words, stuff the poor people. That's lovely. I'm a poor person. Most of us are poor people. Now, this next news story is quite interesting. Sorry, I'm down the bottom of the page because I've been through this 2 times before, and now the dog's howling. Oh dear, I can't win tonight, guys. Anyway, I'm going to keep going. The FBI accidentally releases name of Saudi official suspected of directing support for 9/11 attack. Oh, my dog. The FBI accidentally revealed the identity of a Saudi government official. Oh, mate, that's heart-wrenching. Hang on, I've got to pause this for a minute. Okay, the FBI accidentally revealed the identity of a Saudi government official who officials had suspected of helping direct support of 2 of the Al-Qaeda hijackers that carried out the September 11, 2001 terrorist attacks that resulted in the deaths of nearly 3,000 Americans. I remember exactly where I was that day, who I was with, and I remember waking up in the morning, turning the TV on, thinking I was watching a movie, so I changed the channel, and it was on every channel, and then I realised what had happened, and I was devastated. I think even I was in tears, just watching it, thinking, oh my goodness. Okay, it was contained in court documents filed last week. Things are happening, guys. Whether we know it or not, things are happening behind the scenes, which has since been withdrawn in response to a lawsuit from families of the 9/11 victims against the Saudi government. Yes, well, we'll see where this ends up. We'll keep an eye on it, but references to Mossayed Ahmad El Jara, a mid-level Saudi foreign ministry official who was assigned to the Saudi embassy in Washington DC in 1999 and 2000. His duties apparently included overseeing the activities of Ministry of Islamic Affairs employees at Saudi-funded mosques and Islamic centres within the United States. Okay, so Saudi are funding them all, are they? His current whereabouts are unknown, but he's believed to be in Saudi Arabia. It was a partially declassified report on possible ties between the hijackers and the Saudi government. Fahad al-Thumairi, a Saudi Islamic affairs official, and a radical cleric who served as Imam of King Fahd Mosque in Los Angeles, and Omar al-Bayoumi, a suspected Saudi government agent who assisted 2 terrorists who participated in the hijacking of the American Airlines flight that flew into the Pentagon. That's questionable too. There's a lot of questionable things about that day. Except the people who died. I do believe people died. Okay, and then I've got this to show you. Now before I show you this, I met someone a day or 2 ago. I went to buy something and we got talking. And we're talking about Trump and everything going on, and I said, do you know who Q is? And she said, yes. And we just hugged and cried a little. It was amazing to meet someone face to face who knows about Q. And we talked for about half an hour. Now, she'd only come across Q, I think, in the last few months. Very knowledgeable lady though, so it was really, really good to see. There are a lot of people waking up. Sorry about that, guys. But if you're on Facebook, I'm on Facebook, and I look at our news sometimes, and people are speaking up. They're calling the news out. So what I'm going to show you here is I'm only going to show you a little bit of this clip. But this is Australia waking up. Okay guys, here we go, ready?
See this thing here? This thing here is called a television. Television.
This is a television. It tells us what to do. It's a television.
Mainstream media, you are the virus. I will watch and listen to you no longer. My message to you. You have my message.
So this is my smart TV, and this is what I think of your neurological linguistic programming bullshit. Where's my hand?
Fake news. You can all go and get stuffed. We're not going to buy newspapers anymore or watch your bloody TV because you can't tell the truth. So piss off.
No longer will we be programmed by your TV programs.
And as for the media, I've got a message for you. Here's my fucking message. No longer will we be programmed. No longer. This is what we think of the media.
This is what I think of your Freemason, your COVID-19 bullshit propaganda on all your media outlets.
They're misleading us.
Okay, I'm going to stop it there, guys. This shows you, I'll put all these links down below so you can read and see them for yourself and listen to it. But people are waking up, guys. Take heart. A lot of people are waking up. I remember commenting on the news years ago when I first found out all this was going on. I used to comment and I used to get hammered by people who were still asleep. saying how dare I speak like that, and how dare I talk about this, and how dare I be anti-vax, and I'm a nut, I'm a conspiracy theorist, I'm a this, I'm a that. I know you've all heard it before, guys, but this is so good to see. So good to see. Okay, there are things happening, guys. Do not give up. Stay calm. Stay safe. It is happening. It's happening. I'm telling you, it's happening. It's really happening. Things are going on, and something's going to break very shortly. Okay, guys. I will be back very soon. I hope you have a good one, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.